So, has anyone ever heard about blind melon? Well, Blind Melon was an alternative rock band that had moderate success back in the 1990s. They are best known for their song, No Rain. Has anyone ever heard it? Well, No Rain was released in September of 1992, and you should take a note of that date because it coincides with something that's very significant in my life. So the first line of the song goes, all I can say is that my life is pretty plain. And this pretty much sums me up. I have not done anything anyone would ever consider extraordinary with my life. But while life can be uneventful, it can also be a bit unpredictable. It's like a roller coaster. You're just chugging along and then boom! You're headed downhill faster than you can say, oh shucks, all the while holding on for dear life. And it's in these moments when life is so unpredictable that we find the anthems that pull us through. Today I'm going to share with you 3 anthems that have impacted and influenced my life. My first anthem comes from the band Mike and the Mechanics, a song called The Living Years. So remember I told you about September 1992 and to keep that date in mind? Well, not only is it the release date of Blind Melon's No Rain, it's also the month and the year my father died. September 17th, 1992 to be exact. I was 11 years old. I basically had no time to say goodbye or to say I love you one last time because he died 5 days after I last saw him. So life became pretty much a blur after that, but there is one incident in particular I do remember. I was sitting in a taxi, I don't recall how old I was at the time, and this particular song comes on the radio. I wasn't paying much attention to it until it got to this particular verse. I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. And before I could even hear the next verse, I just started crying. Like, damn you, Mike and the Mechanics with your heartfelt lyrics. But I don't listen to that song because it's too emotional. But there is something I have taken away from it, and it comes from the verse. Say it loud, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. And this is how I live my life. I let the people I care about know how much I love them and how much they mean to me, and I do it every day. My second life anthem represents the 21 years following my father's death. During this time, I always felt like I was searching for something, like there was this void I just couldn't fill. I was constantly searching for something and I didn't know what or when or how I would find it. The song that most represents this part of my life is the song Run by Collective Soul. And this is because it represented the yearning that I felt during that time. The song goes, are these times contagious? I've never been this bored before. Is this the prize I've waited for? Is this the prize I've waited for? want to find the messenger. Have I got a long way to run? Have I got a long way to run? Fast forward to 2013 and I found the answer to that question. I no longer had to run. You see, what I didn't know at the time was that the thing I was searching for was simply love. And I found that love in the rekindling of a friendship that blossomed into love. And this is represented by my third and final life anthem, which comes from the band Live, titled The Dolphin's Cry. It goes, "Oh yes, we meet again. It feels like we've never left. Time in between was just a dream. Love will lead us, all right. Love will lead us. She will lead us." In closing, my life anthems have represented some major things that have happened in my life. From the living years, run, to finally the dolphin's cry. And I have taken a lot of lessons from it. Firstly, tell the ones you love how much they mean to you and do it today. Secondly, know that life will always have questions. And thirdly, understand that those questions will be answered. So say it loud, say it clear. Know the prize that you're looking for is right there. Just know you can only achieve it in the living year.